Hey guys, Miso Kaiba here again, bringing back the rest of this Dark World deck to you. Ah, man, Gates of the Underworld structure deck. So, we're gonna finish this off. We got a few more monster cards, and then we're getting into spell and trap cards. Now, while my other video was loading, I did read them, and they are insane. This is Baron Mad King of Dark World. Attack 1800, defense 400, fiend effect. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can discard one card. So good. I love the artwork for this deck. It all flows so good. Silva, Warlord of Dark World. Attack 23,000. I'm just kidding. 2300. Defense 1400. Fiend effect. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, special summon it from the graveyard. Then, if this card was discarded from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, your opponent returns exactly 2 cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck in any order. Gold, Woo Lord of Dark World. Level 5. Attack 2300. Defense 1400. It's a fiend effect. If this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, it is. If it was discarded from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can target up to 2 cards from your opponent controls. Special summon this card from the graveyard, then destroy those cards, if any. Rain Box, Overlord of Dark World. Attack 2500, defense 1800. If this card is discarded from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon this card from the graveyard. When this card is special summoned this way, destroy all monsters your opponent controls or all spell and trap cards they control. Belial, Marquise of Darkness. Fiend effect. Attack 2800. 2400 defense. Your opponent cannot target any face-up monster you control except Belial, Marquise of Darkness, for an attack or with spell or trap effects. Now this is the one that I was shocked. This is such a crazy card. Tragodia. Its star level is off the chains. Its attack and defense are unknown because it is a fiend and has an effect. When you take battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card gains 600 attack and defense for each card in your hand. Once per turn, you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard to target one face-up monster your opponent controls with the same level as the sent monster. Take control of that target. Once per turn, you can target one monster in your graveyard. This card's level becomes the same as that target's until the end phase. This card, man, I'm so glad I got this deck. This is such a crazy dark monster. Sangan, don't. I know other people say it weird. Differently, attack 1000, defense 600. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. And obviously, this deck has monsters that don't even have that great of attack but have amazing effects. New Doria, 4-star level. Attack 1200, defense 800. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target one monster on the field, destroy that target. Classic. Goblin King. This is another one that I was so shocked, but so grateful to get. Now, its attack and defense are 0, but it's a fiend and effect. While you control another fiend-type monster, this card cannot be attacked. The attack and defense of this card are each equal to the number of fiend-type monsters on the field, excluding this card, times 1,000. So that could be over 10,000. As long as you're battling an opponent with fiend types. Grave Squirmer. Fiend and effect. this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target one card on the field, destroy that target. Attack and defense, 0. Card Guard. It's 4-star Fiend. Look at that. Looks like a snake mixed with like a reptile mixed with like a bull. Whoa. Outer Planetarium. And he's standing on a card. So attack 1600, defense 500. Fiend, an effect. When this card is normal, a special summon, place 1 guard counter on it. This card gains 300 attack for each guard counter it has. Once per turn, you can target one other face-up card you control, remove 1 guard counter from this card, and place 1 guard counter on that target. If this card would be destroyed, remove 1 guard counter from it instead. Battle Fader. 1 star, 0 attack, 0 defense. Fiend effect. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, then end the battle phase. If this card is special summoned with this effect, banish it when it leaves the field. Now here comes the amazing spell and trap cards. I'm hoping I can get through this without making a part 3. All Fiend-type monsters gain 300 attack and defense once per turn. You can banish 1 Fiend-type monster from your graveyard, discard 1 Fiend-type monster, then draw 1 card. It's a continuous spell card. I believe it's actually a field card. My bad. Dark World Lightning. Target 1 face-down card on the field and destroy that target, then discard 1 card. Gateway to the Dark World. Target 1 Dark World monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. You cannot summon other monsters the turn you activate this card. You get 2 in this deck. Dark World dealings. Each player draws 1 card. Then each player discards 1 card. I love how they have cards in the pictures. So cool. Allure of Darkness, we all know what it is. You draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark monster from your hand. Or if you don't have any in your hand, send all cards in your hand to the graveyard. And then card destruction, we all know.